You're watching Nevada Business Chronicles. Take a journey with us to see the innovative businesses that put Nevada on the business map. Connecting you with the businesses, events, and organizations that bring innovation and prosperity to the Nevada area, please welcome your host, Mitch Burney.
Today I'm here to introduce you to the new Managing Director for the eWomen Network, Reno chapter, Alexanne Stone. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Mitch. Really appreciate this opportunity.
eWomen Network, long history in the community. For those that are unfamiliar with the network, what is it here to do and who should be a member?
eWomen Network is such an exciting organization, Mitch. We are about helping 1 million women each achieve $1 million worth of annual revenue. That's the first mission. That's the mission of our founder, Sandra Yancey. And here in Reno, Tahoe, Carson City, Truckee, we're about lifting women entrepreneurs, lifting women as they climb, bringing them into their own success and their own empowered business goals and dreams.
As you know, I'm very fond of the eWomen Network, lovingly known as an email. And this organization is everything that you said it is. It's really a platform for business networking, but it's more than that. You witness relationship building within a community of people, and I've watched businesses and individuals blossom as a result of being a member of this network.
It's really true. I had a conversation with a woman who's been in since 2008, and she is a top salesperson in her organization, and she said that she has never, ever made a cold sales call, that she's built her entire business just by the relationships that she's built through eWomen Network.
Not a surprise. Great group. If somebody hasn't attended, they can actually come as a guest as well.
They can come as a guest. Our accelerated networking events are dinners held at the Hidden Valley Country Club every third Wednesday of the month. And basically, they can go and sign up online at eWomenNetwork.com and come as a guest, or they can call me personally. And I am delighted to have a conversation with them, answer any questions that they have, and tell them all about how easily they can come to an accelerated networking event.
The big news is Sandra Yancey, the founder of eWomen Network, annually tours throughout the country, throughout the United States, and she's coming really close to Reno, Sacramento.
Yeah.
So we want people to know about this event, those that are already in eWomen and those who are interested in becoming a new member.
You're right, Mitch. Sandra is coming to Sacramento on April 26th for the Rise Women's Summit. It starts at 11 in the morning and goes till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you have never seen Sandra Yancey speak or been with her during her presentations, I can guarantee you are going to leave with something really, really valuable, a takeaway that's very, very valuable, and you'll leave completely inspired about who you are in your dreams and goals in your business.
eWomen Network is completely different from other networks or networking groups. So let's dive into some of the things that separate it from the pack.
I think what differentiates eWomen Network from other networking groups is what you get for the membership. Not only is it an accelerated networking event dinner where you have the opportunity to talk about your business and what your challenges are, what you need as a business owner, with other women who can lift you and give you great advice, you also have podcasts available. Sandra does a once-a-month webinar called Sip, Tip, and Talk, where any member can come online and get coaching from her as she talks about what we all want to accomplish in our business. She gives great advice, great tips. It's also what Sandra likes to call it a one and done. You pay a membership to be part of eWomen, but you pay it only once. After that, you're paying a little bit of money on a monthly basis to have your profile up and available across the nation. We offer strategic business introductions, which are masterminds that we give twice a month. And as a member, or even as a non-member, you can come as a guest to a mastermind where you have the opportunity to talk about what your business is doing, where your biggest challenge is, and all of the people in the room can help you with solutions and next steps of actions to take in your business. And all of that is included in being part of eWomen Network.
Let's not forget, one of my favorite parts about the accelerated networking events are the incredible speakers that you bring in from around the country.
In addition to the speakers that we have once a month that come from all over the nation, when you're a member of eWomen Network, you can actually become a pro speaker. And when you're a pro speaker, your name is out there available across the nation. People search in our pro speaker network to look for speakers, not only for eWomen Network, but for events all across the nation.
Sign me up. Oh, that's right, I'm already signed up. But I know there are other people right now going, I want to get signed up, or I want a little bit more information. How can they get a hold of you?
You can go to ewomennetwork.com, look for the Reno chapter, and my contact information is there. Or you can actually call me at 775-391-2231 or email me at Alexanne Stone at ewomennetwork.com, and I'm delighted to answer any questions that you have.
For those that don't know you, as well as I've been fortunate enough to know you for many years, what a great addition to the eWomen Network. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Mitch. This is such a great opportunity, and I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the honor of being able to serve women in our community this way.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles.
Very exciting. Today I'm with Sharon Angle, Joy Kincaid. We're in front of the old Sports Authority building for a reason. Your next expo, Nevada Women's Expo, coming up April 6th, April 7th. So excited. Tell me about it.
That's right, Mitch. We're really excited to bring some new life to this section of the Fire Creek Crossing Shopping Center. We're right next to Sam's Club. Starbucks is right over there. There are a lot of shops that people can come and shop at while they're here at the expo. We have a ton of parking, which has always been a problem at our past events, and any other event that you go to in town has a parking problem. So we have eliminated that problem altogether. There's over 40,000 square feet of room inside for our vendors and our shoppers, so you won't be crammed on top of each other, but it's very nice inside with carpeting and with tile walkways. We have dressing rooms for the clothing vendors who are going to come and join us, so that people can come and try on the clothes there and not have to do it in a little pop-up tent like they had to at some of our other events. There's really nice bathrooms in there. We have tons of room for food trucks. We want food trucks to come and be able to sell out here in the parking lot, and so that people will see the event as they're driving by, and our banners are going to be on the front of the building, so they'll know that there is definitely something going on here.
Sharon, the Nevada Women's Expo's got some history in our community. Tell me a little bit about why you started this, who should come to this, and what vendors you're looking for as well.
Thank you for asking those questions, Mitch. Of course, the history is we've been around for 15 years as Nevada Women's Expo. We were at the convention center first, which is just right over there, which makes this location even easier for our past customers to find. We're right here in Fire Creek Crossing, which we think is a great place not only for customers but for our vendors. We have a great load in, load out dock, so it's just easy in, easy out for our exhibitors. And that's one of the reasons why we're having it here.
This year, the theme is Celebrating Women, and as always, it's going to be a shopping extravaganza, but we just want to be able to celebrate what it means to be a woman and, to be independent, or, just enjoy the finer things in life, the frilly things of being a girl. So we encourage vendors who cater to women, but we also encourage vendors who sell products that men might be able to pick up for their significant other. So we encourage men to come in and shop too.
Well, that's right. We say we appreciate women in business, but we also appreciate businesses that appreciate women.
That's right.
So it's all about appreciating women.
One thing the community can always count on at the Nevada Women's Expo is the steals and deals that they can get at the Nevada Women's Expo. There are always deep discounts and things that you cannot get any other time except for shopping the Nevada Women's Expo.
Well, that's right, because we're going to have exhibitors here that work from home, that do handcrafted, homemade, homegrown things that are just not available in a brick and mortar shop. And we'll have those that are in brick and mortar shops also joining us, so that they have another location where they're able to show their craft, show their wares to the community. So you're right, Joy, they're going to be planning something really exciting just for this expo so that we can get those steals and deals. And you can also look on our website, NevadaWomen'sExpo.com. For those that are going to be participating, they'll be advertising some of these steals and deals. We'll have them up on that website as well at NevadaWomen'sExpo.com.
The vendors. This is what's really important about the Nevada Women's Expo that separates it from any other event out there, is the diversity, but the fact that you don't overpopulate any one segment for vendors. So tell me how that works.
You're right, Mitch. We don't allow more than just a few vendors from each category because we don't want to dilute the market and confuse the customer. But we do offer exclusivity at, a sponsorship price if people would like to be the only one in their category. So, we just really try to make it so that it's, people can do a little comparison shopping on site. If you tried to do that around town, it would take hours. We allow you to do this one-stop shop in, however long you want to be here and get it all done and over with and eat and have some fun, hang out with your girlfriends. And it's just a really great experience for everyone. The whole family can come. It's a family event.
That's right. I was going to say, bring your children, bring your husband. This is something for everyone. And we try to make it a good family atmosphere so that you're not afraid to bring your family, your children, your husband to this event. But I'm sure that there will be things that even your husband will say, come on, honey, you got to go over here and look at this. Or your child will say, Mom, have you seen this? And we like that diversity about our show.
That's right. Diversity is something that's always been very important for us at the Nevada Women's Expo, and we invite many different types of businesses to come and join us, from financial, banking, to insurance salesmen. To
we have pest control. We've had Mr. Fix-It. You need a handyman, he's here. You need a trampoline experience, they're here. You need a massage, they're here. You need a makeover, we've got that. So it's just a lot of different services and products. Name some.
Right now, the vendors that we have signed up are Lula Roe, ADT, Arbonne, New Skin, UB Fixed, and several others that are coming in as I speak. We have applications coming in the mail every day. So we have room for over 100 vendors, and we want to have as many as possible from each different type of service and product, and even nonprofits. We encourage them to come as well. We'd love to have the representatives from the Down Syndrome Network, and we're trying to get them here. And we're going to have the blood drive van. United Blood Services will be here doing a blood drive. So if they're a nonprofit and they want to get out into the community and get some volunteer exposure, this is the place to do it.
Well, speaking of exposure, we're expecting between 2,000 and 7,000 to attend our event. In the past, that's kind of the range that we've had in over 2 days. We expect to have that, and we really expect to have more here because of the location. We're right here in the middle of Southwest Reno shopping, Meadowood Mall, this mall, Fire Creek Crossing, the convention center, just the business community is surrounding us. So that's here, but also because we have great access this time. We've got good parking for those who want to come and visit, but we've also got great access for those who want to exhibit with us as well.
You mentioned nonprofits, and one of the fundamental beauties of the Nevada Women's Expo is that you give back at the end of this event to a nonprofit.
Yes, we do, Mitch. Every year we do give back to a nonprofit. This year our nonprofit beneficiary is Supportive Hope, and it is a network of data that is being put together for those parents and caregivers of people and children with special needs, so that they can go to our website, supportivehope.com, and find out where they can get services and resources. for their loved one who has special needs. As many of you may know, we have baby Ben. He was born with several defects, but he's 16 months old and he's doing very well. But the purpose of Support of Hope is to pull together resources that I had to pull together for myself, and it was very exhausting and taxing and time-consuming. So Support of Hope pulls all those things together, puts them in one place on our website, and you can just click on a diagnosis and it will point you in the right direction. So, you know, not only does Nevada Women's Expo celebrate women, but we give back to the community, and this is the way that we're doing it this year. And we just really want to make people aware that we are a not-for-profit organization, and that we do this because we really do care about the public and the businesses who serve the public.
Mark your calendars, April 6th, April 7th at the Sports Authority in Fire Creek Crossing for the next Nevada Women's Expo. Tickets will go on sale online on March 1st, but vendors, well, there's space. You need to get your booths now, limited space for each category, so you don't want to miss out on this event. You can get all that information on NevadaWomen'sExpo.com.
Or they can call us directly at 775-787-6017.
That's Sharon Engel, Joey Kincaid, Nevada Women's Expo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles.
The number of registered voters and the even lower turnout of those is kind of frightening. I think these are really important events and that people should start to get involved, because you said it's an opportunity to come out and really meet the candidates, get to know and to express your concerns. And one of the things that they get with you is that you are a representation of the people. So to come to these and to be able to talk to you, you're able to really then represent people. So this is really important. More people show up to these events, more people show up to the primary on top of that, because that's more important than I think people expect it to be in the actual outcome of who their elected officials are.
The biggest complaint when I walk door to door, Mitch, is that people say, I don't even vote anymore because I don't think my government represents me. The way that they get government that represents them is they vote. If they're not going to the polls, especially a primary where you can vote for the best of the best, then you're not going to get anything but the lesser of two evils by the time you get to the general election. So it's very important that you participate from the very beginning.
Let's continue our journey.
Let's do that.
Hi, would you like a sample of kettle corn?
I sure would. But more than that, I'm Sharon Engel. I'm running for U.S. Congress, and I want you to vote for me.
You're running for Congress?
Yes.
Would you like to come in and talk to me about it?
I sure would.
I'm very interested.
Great.
Sharon Engel?
Yes.
So what do you stand for?
Well, I'm lower taxes, less government regulation, and I would like to get the government overreach out of our lives. That's what I stand for.
How will it affect small businesses?
How will it affect small businesses?
I'm a small business.
Yes, I know, and I'm hoping that it will really affect you very positively, because, of course, if we're following the Constitution doesn't allow the federal government to get involved in businesses within the state. So if we get back to the 10th Amendment, we get back to local control, you should benefit by that. I'm hoping that the last tax reform bill that President Trump got through, well, you'll be able to see that on your bottom line right away.
I think I am already, actually. Business kind of picked up. It's usually down in the winter because it's too cold. People are actually coming out and spending money, so that's a treat. I mean,
Yeah,
it really
that's
is. I'm
great.
glad to see they got more money in their pockets, or they anticipate that they will, because the anticipation, they're not afraid to spend a little.
Well, and I think that's what your governor is supposed to be about, is promoting that kind of activity so that the economy is better and people really feel that good economy, and then they're spending their money with small business.
Right, they're not going to buy kettle corn if they're broke.
That's right. It's kind of one of those discretionary items, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just, well, the kids like it and they taste it and they go, wow, I want some. Parents say, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for me.
Yes. Well, tell us some of the other things that have happened here in Virginia City. You said sometimes when the economy is depressed, you really feel it here.
We do. Sales are down. You sit and wait for people to go by to ask them if they want a sample, and nobody's there. So that really it hits Virginia City hard because we're strictly tourist. People don't come here to buy their groceries or things that they absolutely need. They only come here for fun. So they go to the bars, the casino, the shops, and if they have no money, they're not going to come here. So when it's an upturn, I think since the presidential election, it really was an upturn. People started thinking, well, we have a Republican in office now, maybe things will turn around.
And I think you felt that in your business. It has turned around.
It has. It feels good. It's like I take time off midweek to go skiing and snowboarding, which is my passion. I'd rather be on a snowboard. But because I can make enough money on the weekend, I don't have to be here all week in the winter. That's a plus, too.
Yes. So it really has enhanced your lifestyle to have a government that is pulling back out of the overreach.
Yes. Out of their hands, out of my pocket.
Right, and when they pull back, that gives you more time, more discretionary money of your own, and a better business. That's what I'm hearing.
It does.
Yeah.
So I want that to keep up. So I want to make sure whoever we have in Congress, and I've heard of you. I know your name, Sharon Angle. It's really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
My name is Breck.
Yes, it's nice to
and
meet
I'm
you
glad
too.
to hear you running.
Thank you. Well, I need your vote.
Okay.
And of course, the card tells a little bit about me. I've been in the legislature, and I'm one of the legislators that really stood for lower taxes, less government regulation.
Yes.
And
the regulations can kill a business.
it can. Talk to me a little bit about some of those regulations that, maybe even from the federal level that affect you.
Well, it hasn't affected me too much because I'm a small business, but I hear from some of the other people in town that the cost of business licenses, and they have to fill out this one, and then Form A, Form B, Form C, and why? Why do we have to have that many forms? Because most of the money we're paying for the business license is going to pay the salaries of the people who are asking to fill us the papers out. So it makes no sense.
And when we talk about health care, now, I don't know if you have employees. I see that you have some help here, but
He likes to help me.
If you have employees, healthcare can be a real challenge if you're trying to find.
I can't afford to hire anybody. I can't. I have somebody that helps part-time, but my son had a business, and he had to shut it down because of Obamacare.
Well, that's kind of
He
where I
could not
was
afford.
going. You'll see on that card that I fought here in the state against Obamacare in our state. I wanted to get that repealed because I know it's very difficult for a small business or any business to survive under that kind of regulation, taxation, and government overreach. And all of those things apply to Obamacare. Actually, the Supreme Court said it was a tax.
I know.
And so when we can repeal that, I think that we're doing everyone a service. And I think that at the federal level, right now, we have 51 votes in the Senate. We have the majority in the House.
Yes.
The people
Let's
have
use it.
said, that's right, the people said, we want you to get this done. And Congress replied, well, give us the House. So we did. And then they said, well, that's not quite enough. Give us the Senate. So we did. And they said, well, that's not quite enough. Give us the presidency. So we did. And now I'm hearing them say, well, that's not quite enough. We need 60 votes. I think it's time out. We've got 51. Let's get the job done.
51 is all we need.
That's right. Nuclear option. Let's get the job done. Let's repeal Obamacare.
Let's do it.
All right.
Can you help?
I absolutely want to do that. Yes.
I want you in there. I want you in there to help get rid of it. It just doesn't make any sense.
That's right. It doesn't. And, you know, along with that, we need some laws that actually give us some freedom. You know, it's not just enough to repeal Obamacare, but we need to give a law that allows us as citizens to go any place we need to go to get health care insurance. Just like we go outside to get our car insurance, we need to go out, be able to go outside the state and look at your options, right? And also we need the freedom to buy what we need. So we need the government to take the mandates off of health care. If you're a young man, you don't need maternal coverage.
And I'm not pro-abortion, so why would I pay for somebody else's?
That's right. So what you need is just a basic policy, and then you can add what you need to it. I have seen that you're a really homeopathic here. You're a dietitian, and you're really into that, as I looked at the things here in your shop. So what you want is really alternatives to what's out there. Sometimes you like to just look at, what are my choices?
Yeah, what are my choices? Don't tell me you have to buy this and you have to pay for everybody else's this and that you'll never use. That makes no sense. I don't want a prostate exam.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
I don't want to pay for it.
That's right. And so I think there are things that our government can do to give us freedom. So it's not really a replacing. It's just taking those regulations, those mandates off, those laws that are actually keeping us from having the freedom that we want and need.
I need you.
Oh, thank you.
I need you to be in Congress.
Thank you.
I need help with things like that. So
thank you. Well, we'll just have to tell others. Please talk to your friends about that. You know, every vote counts.
Raleigh, yes. I want you to vote for Sharon Angle.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Thank you both. It's been great meeting you and talking with you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming by the shop.
Sure.
And good luck.
And thanks for the sample.
Oh,
I can't wait to try it.
more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. For information on becoming a guest on our show, contact us at info@nvbusinesschronicles.com. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week at the same time for more from Nevada Business Chronicles.